What is up, guys? Today I'm going to be doing a video about a new kind of or forked app launcher that I'm going to be using for the time being until I can find something as cool, if not cooler. I don't need a ton of functionality out of my app browser. I much prefer to do stuff in the terminal and in like a web browser. Sorry, I said app browser, app launcher. Um I don't really need it like a ton. It's like really just for opening up certain things like, oh, I want to go play a game. I can go open up the game from here or whatever. But yeah, it's this thing right here. This is dmenu extended. Now, this isn't going to be a very long video because there's not a ton to cover here. It has basically the majority of the functionality. No, it has all the functionality that dmenu has. On top of it, there's a bunch of stuff that's like added in. So if you know anything about dmenu, it's made by Suckless and it's like made to be patched. However, I'm lazy and I don't like patching, and sometimes it makes me not feel like a smart person when I try to do it and it breaks. You know what I mean? This kind of is something good to use until I can get over the hurdle of my intellect versus suckless tools, right? And at the end of the day, the real question is there a point to using suckless tools? I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided whether it's a good thing or a bad thing yet. um, so yeah. So normally when you get this, it will look completely different. It'll be a lot smaller. If you can go right into my config folder, right? We're gonna go to configs. We'll probably look around into this folder right here. And if you go here into the preferences, you can see, well, here, let me switch my thing so this is easier to read. Okay. So as you can see, there's a bunch of the normal dmenu arguments right here that you can do. Very nice. That's how you get your color. That's how you get the number of results that show up when you open this thing up and you start typing ooh, you know, whatever. Other things you can do right here is like password helper, some other stuff in here. You can set what web browser. If you have multiple, you can put it in right here. You can have it look at certain folders. If you have different partitions going on, you're going to definitely want to add some of these. And then to add into here, I'm pretty sure you just do space and then in between some more double quotes, you could put a second folder or whatever. I don't really have a use for that, but that's pretty cool. That's a nice option to have. So yeah, you can do scan hidden folders true, tell what terminal text editor you want. You can change the name of the prompt. So normally this says open. I just changed it to Danks. So when I open it up right here, you get like Danks. Obviously, you see like the color codes. The color is hex. I got the black and white. Yeah, the actual ricing of it is very simple, and this whole thing is simple. The other part that you're gonna want to edit, and I'm gonna show you some cool things. Okay, so if I go here so normally you don't have this internet search. If I go here to settings, right? You could go to, oh, another thing before I get into the settings. Rebuild cache. If you ever install anything or do anything, or there's new files on your system or whatever, hit this real quick. It takes like a second. Watch, see? Boom, done, right? That'll just make sure it scans everything and it knows like what to look at and what it can access. Okay. So yeah, so settings, you go to download new plugins, right? It's gonna bring up all these. I already have the internet search one already installed, so it won't show up here. But like, there's other stuff here, and I'm sure it wouldn't be too complex to write some scripts for these and do this. I don't have the ambition for that, so I probably won't be doing that, but it is an option if you want to walk down that road. Okay, so we come into here in the internet search. Now, when you get it, it's not going to have all these normal things. Honestly, I haven't really edited this much. I added like 3 things to it, but you can change these. You can have these do whatever. And like for instance, I could go like right here, and let's say I want to do canned chili. That sounds good, right? It should pop, yep, pop right open my browser, and then it has a search right there. So if you don't have a browser open, you could do that, or if you can just do this and just have a whole nother tab. So if I go, let's say we're gonna go to YouTube, let's look up I don't know, the Smiths, right? So then bong, I should have a YouTube search with the Smiths in it. Very nice, very nice. So yeah, that's basically the functionality of it. I'll show you the config for getting your whatchamacallit, your searches in it, and I'll tell you how to do the searches. So okay. So if you come in here, ooh, I already passed it. If you come in here, there's gonna be right here, internet search.json. So right here is where you would put in your things, and you want to pay very close attention to these commas and these brackets and stuff, because if they're off by a little bit, or you miss a comma or something, this thing is just gonna error out, right? So how do I get the search? So basically any website that has like a search function, like I don't know, I guess I'll just use Amazon as my example. Do I have this right here? Yeah, right here. So if I come in here, this is how you would do it. So I get in the search bar, I'm going to put a string of text. You want to make sure it's a unique string of text that you're going to be able to pick out of nowhere. My current method is ASDF over and over and over and over again, right? Because that's going to be very obvious in the URL where the search term is. So I go like this. Obviously, it's not going to show up anything. I'm going to copy this, right? And then I'll kind of show you like what you need to do. So obviously you want to fit it into this little spot right here. But yeah, let me open up a text editor. So if I paste this into here, wait, can I? You see how right here, this is the string of text that I put in. So right here, what you'd want to do is curly bracket, and then in here, you want to write search term. No space, right? And then now your link is prepared. Now you can take this link and you can copy it and put it into here. I already have this done, but yeah. So that's one way of doing it. Wait, right? Pretty sure that's how you do it, right? My other link is, I guess Amazon's not a good example because there's 2 ways to do it, because I have this in a different way. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. You could go to like, that's how I did this one right here. This whatchamacallit, here, let's get to the browser. If I come here, right? Obviously all sites, the URL is going to look different. Let's delete this. So you see, this is where the text is right here. And then you just, bunk. I know I'm being redundant explaining that, but yeah, that's kind of how you find it. Anyways, I like this. I like the idea of just collecting a bunch of whatchamacallit, different searches that I can just stick in here and having a whole list. Because like, okay, for instance, like let's say you had too many to where it doesn't show all up. You can just start typing and be like, like bong, Wikipedia. Let's see, dolphins. Boom, and then bong bong, you got your little dolphin search right there. Pretty gangster, not gonna lie, pretty gangster. Anyway, I guess that's it. This is just a short video. This is what I've been worked into my rice instead of using the other D menu, only because it's like I wanted to make the height of it and the font bigger, and I was like, oh, I have to patch it, and then I'm like, oh, I don't want to patch it. Like I just don't want to, like, cause it's a headache, cause I want to put multiple patches in it. If you don't do them in the right order, or if you try to do too many at once or not enough, like it's definitely a hit or miss scenario with patching suckless stuff. So, um, and then you have to redo it if it messes up. Anyway, so that's why I found this. Actually, let's go to the site real quick before whatchamacallit, dip out. It's gonna be this guy right here, this GitHub. Yeah, dmenu extended. So yeah, if you like this video, please like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the cool things. Um, enjoy your weekend. I got more videos coming out soon. We're gonna talk about other things. I'm gonna do a full configuration of Qt browser. That might be a long video. Not that it's a long time to do that, but there's a lot of different settings in this that I would have to explain. Like if I go to set right here, like just you see all of this, there's a lot of cool stuff you can do here. Look, I'm still going, bro. Hey, you know what I mean? So that'll probably be a little lengthier of a video. All right, I hope you guys have a good night. I'll check you later. Peace out, doggies.